The long-awaited Studio Pro 10.24 is here, the long-term supported and final version of Mendix 10. This opens the door for customers to migrate their apps and projects to enjoy maximum support and benefit from the most powerful capabilities the low-code and AI space have to offer. At the same time, Mendix 11 is now also available and brings with it everything that's now available in 10.24 and a range of new features that we'll be developing in the coming months and years. A video dedicated to Mendix 11 will be released soon. Let's now dive into Studio Pro 10.24. We'll start off with a couple of things to improve your development experience. Speed is super important, and to make sure your apps start up fast and efficiently, Studio Pro now comes with a new check that will see if your app directory is included in the Windows Defender scans. If it is, Studio Pro will ask if it can exclude that folder so it can more efficiently run your app locally. This means less time waiting for your apps to start up. Announced in beta a couple of months ago, we're happy to announce that full multilingual support in Studio Pro is now generally available for Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. This means you can now use Studio Pro with a fully localized user interface in your native language, making it easier than ever to build applications in your own context. We're confident that this will empower more teams across Asia to adopt low-code development and collaborate more effectively without language barriers. There are many benefits to Mendix 10 versus Mendix 9, and I want to highlight some of the main reasons you should switch to Mendix 10 and help organizations build better software faster. So let's start with some general Studio Pro improvements. The Studio Pro user interface has been updated to make it easier to use with a more modern look and feel. Studio Pro now runs natively on Mac. While it is still in beta, it already offers access to the editors, so you can develop just like you do on Windows. Mendix 10 has had significant performance and stability improvements, making it a smooth experience from first app creation to deployment. Mendix 10 boasts a brand new feature called Mendix AI Assistance, or Maia for short. Mendix is the first and only low-code IDE that embeds AI everywhere to make developers more productive. You can use it to generate and update domain models using prompts, code, user stories, and full conversations like follow-up questions. Opened a huge domain model for the first time? Maia can explain it to you and even give you suggestions. You can use it to quickly turn designs, drawings, PDF forms, prompts, and user stories into fully functional pages that are connected to your data model. And of course, you can update your existing pages using follow-up questions. Trying to figure out how something works? Simply ask Maia and it will explain how things work so you'll have more context to make the right decisions. Working with data and integration is now much easier and powerful. Regardless of how you want to use your data, whether it's in a widget, a chart, or an API, you can now use view entities, which offer a simpler way to retrieve and transform complex data. And as a bonus, it also speeds up your data retrieval. You now have a visual way to define filters on your database data sources. No need to type complex XPath expressions now that you can simply define them in a visual way. There is an interactive REST client interface where you can configure, test, and validate the response of APIs in design time and eliminate the need to switch between different tools during development. Building awesome pages and great user experiences is easier and more powerful than ever. You can build even richer user interfaces with language improvements like local variables and passing primitive values to logic from pages. The page editor contains a ton of improvements for the design mode and the new X-ray mode to support the different ways developers create interfaces. The new React Client mode improves end-user experience with faster loading times, snappier navigation, and progressive loading. As part of this, the client APIs are modernized with a promise-based syntax, aligning with the latest development best practices. Building workflows is more powerful in Mendix 10. The new Wait for Notification action is available in the toolbox. It suspends the process execution and waits for a microflow action before the process continues. Multi-user tasks provide a single task definition in the process and lets multiple people perform the same task. You can configure a list of completion criteria that is evaluated and defines what the final outcome of the multi-user task is. Auto-assign gives you more flexibility to determine what happens when a user opens a task page. For example, the task is automatically assigned to the user who opens the task page. It's also possible to configure that other users can open the task page, even though it has already been assigned to another user. On the mobile front, building great experiences became easier and more powerful. Mobile apps got a significant performance upgrade with the integration of Hermes and a comprehensive refactoring of our offline-first database engine. Mendix 10 mobile apps are compatible with the latest versions of iOS and Android by updating React Native in all libraries. You can build better progressive web apps with push notification support for both iOS and Android, and enabling offline-first data handling on iOS. And to round up these highlights for Mendix 10, it is the platform for building enterprise-grade software, and Mendix 10 comes with great enhancements. Strict Mode uses advanced model analysis to safeguard retrieving and unchanging data automatically, which reduces unauthorized access significantly. The new Security Overview provides a centralized, comprehensive view of all app security settings, simplifying audits and reviews. To better support performance monitoring and debugging, we've added tracing based on OpenTelemetry so you can more easily pinpoint logic and performance issues. And these examples are just the tip of the iceberg. Mendix 10 provides a whole lot more benefits and reasons to switch. If you want to see the full list of reasons, check out the release blog for Studio Pro 10.24. You can also look at previous release videos and blogs to get more details about each of these features. Simply go to mendix.com/releases for a complete overview of every single release. We'll publish a video for Mendix 11 soon, so keep an eye out for that. If you want to see everything that's new in 10.24, check out the release blog on mendix.com/blog or the release notes on docs.mendix.com. Download Studio Pro 10.24 at marketplace.mendix.com to upgrade to this long-term support version right now. If this video was useful or helped you in some way, we would appreciate a like and perhaps a subscribe, so you get to see more updates like this. I'm Jan de Vries, your low-code host, and I'll see you for Mendix 11.